match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Virginia Beach, Virginia, at 237 pounds, Terry Allen. His opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, at 230 pounds, Kevin Sullivan.
So Terry Allen set to meet Kevin Sullivan. We find the Purple Haze at ringside. Not only at ringside, on the apron of the ring. There is the Purple Haze waiting, whatever he's waiting for. But Kevin has his job cut out for him, buddy. Terry Allen is not a man you take lightly.
Well, Paul, Terry Allen is one of the top competitors in the country also, as well as Kevin Sullivan. Many times Kevin Sullivan has been out here against a lesser opponent, but against Terry Allen, he's certainly going to have his hands full. Terry Allen is the type of young athlete that could defeat Kevin Sullivan at any moment. It's amazing how the Purple Haze, being the big, strong man that he is always under complete control of Kevin Sullivan, Paul. It seems like the Purple Haze can't think for himself, and Kevin Sullivan having control of the Purple Haze sometimes looks like Kevin Sullivan doesn't even have control of himself at this time.
Well, I had the feeling as I sat here listening to him that he was taking control of me. But right now, Terry Allen is controlling him, at least to the extent of an arm drag, and wherever you can apply physical holds, there is always the possibility of interrupting the mental shackles that can bind you.
Absolutely. It seems like Kevin Sullivan for several years now has been involved with the occult, with witchcraft, and like he says, the dark side of life. But would like to point out to everyone, the dark side of life is not the way to go. There is certainly a brighter side of life, which applies to, I'd say, at least 99.9% of the population.
I am an advocate of the brighter side of life and always have been. But right now, Kevin Sullivan has reason to look on the dark side because he has had trouble getting his physical machinery going, and the manner in which Terry Allen has been clamping that arm lock on is bound to spell distress even for Kevin Sullivan.
Well, Paul, one thing that sometimes is perhaps in the favor of Kevin Sullivan, the Purple Haze is constantly sitting at ringside in this Buddhist-like position. It's always a possibility that if Kevin Sullivan gets in too much trouble, the Purple Haze could possibly interfere.
Well, I think it's a mental hazard to have to look over your shoulder all the time and then move ahead to face an opponent. Allen was smart in assuming the position that he did there when his opponent was outside the ring. But with Kevin moving in, he's chunky, he's squat, and he has a distinct advantage in this particular battle with a deterrent on the outside, and go Kevin go is the signal. Those fans are behind him and they want him, and there's always a great deal of inspiration and the kind of appeal that comes from the throat of an avid fan.
Well, you know, it seems like Kevin Sullivan is very sadistic in his mannerisms in the ring. It's really out to punish him, to injure his opponent permanently. And also at times I feel that he is also masochistic, that the man from the gleam and glare in his eyes, that he almost likes pain himself.
Well, I don't like it very much. Here's a wrap-up, and he may get the small package as he came on top there, and trouble for Terry Allen and trouble for Kevin Sullivan.
Well, like I said before, Paul, there's always a problem with the Purple Haze there, and what I saw
is engulfs almost everything, and as the Purple Haze moves